What's going on, Dog Pound? Bulldog Gaming here, coming to you from the truck. This is another ramblings from the truck. Been out of commission for the last 24 hours. The truck broke down yesterday on the side of the road just outside of Miami, Oklahoma. Had band-aided to get it to Joplin, Missouri. Find folks at the Joplin Peterbilt. Got me up and running. Took 24 hours because we had to wait on a part. But as you can see, I'm back on the road now. Yesterday evening was quite the interesting evening. Sitting in Joplin, about every storm that come through Joplin was tornado warned coming up out of Oklahoma. There is significant damage in places around Joplin. The main thing that's going on around Joplin right now is flooding because all the heavy rain. Anybody that was affected by the last night's storms, say a little prayer for them. Hope they're okay, doing okay. So, yeah, the joys of driving a company truck and driving a plastic truck, as they call it. This Kenworth T680 that I drive. The DPF filter caused the truck to derate, and a bad fuel sending sensor made the truck act like it had ran out of fuel. So it's left me stranded on the side of the road around the 318-mile marker. So I spent about 45 minutes before Ken from Joplin Peterbilt was able to come down and rescue me. Up his mighty little computer that he carries with him to find out what was going on with my rig. Well, gonna find out. Bad fuel sensor, sending unit, and the DPF filter. Now, what the DPF filter is, for those that don't know anything about big trucks, is it's called the diesel particulate filtration. Part of the California emissions. One of the dumbest things that was ever implemented, by my opinion. That is only my opinion, and shared by other drivers that I know. It causes too much of a headache because you either got to burn them, clean them, or you have to completely replace them. And the cost of replacement is about $3,300. That's labor and parts. To burn them, it runs about $5,500. That's labor, the use of the kiln, and then labor again. And the kiln takes 12 hours to burn one of these filters. And when I mean burning, they get all the soot that is collected in this filter, and they burn it off, and they put it into the atmosphere because they're not regulated when they put it in the kiln to burn them. So, yeah, never fails. With the sending unit and the fuel sensor being bad, those were just quick fixes. They had the parts on hand because I run a PACCAR MX-11 PACCAR motor. So they had the parts on hand. They replaced those real quick. And then I just had to wait on the DPF filter. So that's what's going on with the truck. Still waiting for word when I gotta get it back to Tulsa, where the terminal is, so I get it over to Kenworth dealership and get it in the body shop. Had a little run-in with mud and a fence down in Houston here a couple weeks ago, after the major rainstorms happened down there when I was there. So, still waiting on word on that. When that happens, then I'll be moving into a different truck, because they will have it a week to this truck, a week to 10 days. So, hoping, praying that I get a peak, which is what I put in for my request. I did, while I was stuck in Tulsa last Friday, I did snag a dedicated route, dedicated customer. So, and this is actually the inaugural run for the dedicated. I ran this load before, but this is the inaugural for the dedication. But last Friday I was stuck in Tulsa because the truck was in the shop for repairs and service. And one of the things that they were supposed to do when it was in the shop was replace the EPF filter. Well, that didn't happen. So ended up causing a derate and me being stranded. So this falls back on the mechanics at the shop. Other things on top of that, the mechanics also failed to repair an air leak, but it's not a bad enough air leak that I needed repairs right then and there, so it's band-aided basically so I can run to and from and get miles down the road so I can be home on the weekends. With the snag of being broke down, we'll just have to play that one by ear, because now my dispatcher has to give me a reload to where I can get home Friday. Or Saturday. I'm gonna miss my daughter's concert, but you know, never fails. It happens. So, nonetheless, tomorrow morning when I wake up, I have a message on my call comm saying truck blah 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 is bringing load coming back this direction. You're going to take it. He's going to turn around and take your load. That would be nice. It's one thing I'm looking forward to actually happening. Other than that, things are going pretty good. I started the transition on the Signal 30 Discord, Signal 30 RP Discord over to the Bulldog Gaming Transport Discord. I was able to start the transition, which is a quick, simple, easy transition, other than there's other things that I want to add to that Discord. Like I said in last week's video, if you want to become part of the Bulldog Gaming Transportation Discord, go to Mine and Witch's Discord. In the ATS tab, ask to join BGT, and I will send you an invite to join me over on the BGT Discord. Now, with being said, this weekend, or when I do get home and I have time, because I'm obviously going to have a short weekend, I may not do anything with the Discord or anything with ATS, because it's also my anniversary weekend. So I may or may not do anything with it. I have not decided yet. So if I do, I will put out a mass announcement on both Discords. For those of you that are already on the BGT Discord, there will be a post there. Those that are new and just joining, it will be in the ATS announcements, which I'll create that tab also, which I'll probably do that when I shut down. So we're just playing it a day at a time until I can get things up and running, and then I will sit down and do the rules and how I would like things to go on the BGT Discord. Also, on the BGT Discord, I will be putting a tab on there for with links to where I have where I've got trailers that I will be showing off, which is my new $379. And if you already play ATS, you know where to get Viper 2. Viper's truck. But there will be a link to where you can get that from Steam. That way, if you're just getting into ATS, don't know where to look. I also just acquired another truck off of the Steam workshop. Have not had a chance to play around with it. It's a Peterbilt 377. A gentleman with the first name of Jeff has put that out, and I will be trying to get a couple of loads. I'm working on getting the updated template for it, so I can make a skin for it or paint job. I don't call them skins; they're paint jobs. It is a paint scheme. So I can get a paint job for it in the BGT name, and then run that around. Get some screenshots of it with one of many trailers that I have in my Discord, or in my stable of trailers. So that's one thing that is on the agenda, is to put what mods I use and where to get them. Some are from other Discords, but I have a direct link to where to get them from. I have some forums. I got links to a couple forums where you can get trucks, trailers. I've got some Facebook open to the public Facebook forums, or pages where you can go. I got some closed pages where you have to be invited, or you have to be accepted to be on their page. So those will be in that tab. It'll be under the ATS modding tab. Links to MediaFire of paint jobs that I put out. If you want a paint job that looks like what I use, I'll have links to the ones that I'm going to release, like the one that I released here a while back. There will be a link for that in the Discord tab. Also, there will be a link to where you can get, where I will upload paint scheme to the SCS trailers if you want to pull the BGT brand trailer, which I'm still working on another BGT branded trailer. It's in the works. I'm also going to add a tab, ATS YouTubers that I trust and follow. One of them being FTG, Full Tilt Gaming, really cool guy. Another one is Risky Clay. Right now he's having a bit of personal issues in real life, so he's trying to get his things squared away. So looking forward to when he can get back to doing some recordings and putting out some stuff. Missed talking to him in the Discord, in his Discord. Missed talking to him on his videos, but he is keeping us up to date on how things are going and what he's trying to do. I'm working on trying to keep you guys updated on what's going on with me and what I'm trying to do. And I appreciate y'all that have joined the Dog Pound. I greatly appreciate it. We're 94 strong still. We're still pushing for the end of the year for 500. That's my goal, by the end of the year, to be up to 500. And that's just on YouTube. Over on Twitch, I do plan on getting back onto Twitch and doing some live streaming. I've said this a couple of times. I just haven't been able to. IRL stuff, real life stuff, family and work videos are coming out instead of ATS videos. Conan Exiles videos is because this is what I got time for right now, is ramblings from the truck. Currently, we are en route to Columbus, Ohio, from Sapulpa, Oklahoma, with the minor interruption with the breakdown in Joplin, Missouri. We are still in Missouri, so we're just trailer trucking along. So, if you like what you see, hit the like button. Let me rephrase that. It's been a long day. I've been up since 6:30 this morning when they started pounding on trucks, trying to get them working. Hit that like button. Smash the like button if you like what you see. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. If you want to see when I actually put something out, hit that little bell notification. I do plan on trying to get on a regular schedule of ramblings from the truck, at least 2 times a week. I do plan on trying to get back on a regular schedule of game recordings. So I'm looking forward to getting that done. Hopefully here in the very, very near future. Also looking forward to getting back on Twitch and doing some Twitch live streams. I'm going to go back through all my videos that are recorded for my days of doing LSPD Outbar 5M paint texturing, and put that tutorial that I had put out, had done here a while back, putting it up here on YouTube, making sure that I've got things that needed to be edited out, things that needed to be taken care of with that, getting that uploaded, and then putting that out, and then putting a link to that. Well, it'll pop up in the Discords, but also putting a link to that in share the direct link to a couple people that need some help with paint texturing for 5M LSPDFR vehicles, because I haven't been able to sit down long enough to help these people out. So hopefully I can find these videos and get them helped out. So with that being said, everybody safe travels. I'm going to cruise out through the night a little bit so I can make it a little bit closer to Columbus. And we'll catch you guys on the flip.